Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Wednesday, 12th day of September, third day of Tishrei. This is Tzom Gedaliah, the day that we call the fast of Gedaliah, and let's explain what it is and get into the whole topic. After Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonians conquered the first temple, they banished most of the Jews, exiled them, and they ended up in Bavel in Babylonia. But a small remnant of Jews was allowed to remain inside of the area around Judea, the area near where the Beis Hamikdash is. And but it was under the control of the Babylonians, and they installed a governor, a great person, and his name was Gedaliah ben Achikam. And he was the governor over the small remnant of Jews that were still in the area that the Babylonians allowed. Okay, so it was good. Some Jews had actually come back, and they were allowed a little bit of, freedom under the thumb of the Babylonians, but they had some of Israel remaining, albeit no Beis Hamikdash, no temple, but it was good. But unfortunately, the king of Ammon sent a Jew whose name was Yishmael to go visit with Gedaliah ben Achikam with the intention of murdering him. Now, there were Jews who warned Gedaliah ben Achikam that was the intention of his visitor. Gedaliah ben Achikam refused to believe that and greeted him cordially, but he was assassinated, and it happened on the 3rd of Tishrei. There's one opinion that it happened on the 1st of Tishrei, but we wouldn't observe the fast until after Rosh Hashanah. But either way, we do commemorate the day that the great tzaddik Gedaliah ben Achikam passed away. We commemorate it on the 3rd of Tishrei. One of the reasons that we give such prominence to his death, remember there are many other days on the calendar when great tzaddikim were killed or died, but the thing is, many of our public fasts are fasts that have to do with the destruction of the temple, like Tisha B'Av, like Asar B'Teves, like Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, and this fast also. You see, the Jews had lost the temple, but at least there was still a small presence of the Jews inside of the area of Israel. But when Gedaliah ben Achikam was killed, along with some of the Babylonians that were there, the Jews of the area feared that there would be a tremendous retribution against them. Maybe they would be blamed for it or whatever, so they all fled. And after that murder, then really there was like lockdown, and no Jews at all left in the area. So Eretz Yisrael was desolate of any Jewish population. So it was like the final seal on the exile that the Jews had experienced with the Churban, with the destruction of the temple, and now they were feeling like a total last straw, not any Jew left inside of the whole Israel, and so we mourn that day in great sadness. Now it also happens to come out in the middle of the 10 days of repentance, so of course it's an opportunity to be involved in Teshuvah anyway, in the middle of days that we are supposed to be filled with repentance anyway. So in that way, it has all of the feelings of a regular fast day. It begins at the crack of dawn. It ends at nightfall. There is, I'm just going to say these fast at random. There's Torah reading in the morning. There's Torah reading in the afternoon. There's a Haftorah in the afternoon. There's Anenu recited by those of us davening Mincha in the afternoon, those of us who are fasting. And Avinu Malkeinu, and many other additions and slichos that lead to the theme of the day. One other thing I always like to say is that when you read through the columns of Avinu Malkeinu, there's a split in the middle of Avinu Malkeinu. Certain lists on one side of the page are things that you only say on fast days, and certain ones on the other side of the page are the ones that you only say during the 10 days of repentance. And here you got a fast day that is during the 10 days of repentance. So the appropriate columns to say during Avinu Malkeinu are the ones for the 10 days of repentance. Kasvenu b'sefer Chaim Tovim. Those are the ones that you'll be saying during the Avinu Malkeinu that we recite on the fast day of Tzom Gedaliah. I hope you have a very meaningful fast involved in thinking about repentance and learning about what it is that had happened, what you and I can do to correct this. That's the way you're supposed to be thinking on any fast, and certainly during the 10 days of repentance. Thanks for logging on. Have a meaningful fast, and log on again tomorrow for more.